Hi, Roger. Wuthering Heights. The VELCO weather hazards alert will expire at 11 o'clock this late morning. And most of our strongest winds have occurred with the precipitation, the heavier precipitation, which is now pushed off to the region here. We have an area of low pressure that continues to track north and east of the Great Lakes. It'll take a track up into northern Quebec. A little bit of a drier air entrainment also will work in, allow for some sunshine. And temperatures are downright balmy. And you can see here the temperatures pushing in are basically in the 50s and 60s, and even a 60-degree, 62-degree temperature now at Bennington. This is going to be working up especially the western side of Vermont and into the eastern sections as well. It does look like we're going to see some pretty warm weather here for this afternoon, and then gradually that will cool off. Now it does look like we have a secondary push of some winds and some thunderstorm activity. It's going to affect the St. Lawrence River Valley off to our west and northwest. Some thunderstorms producing some pretty good winds here across portions of Indiana and Ohio. And this is going to be taking a track basically into southeastern Ontario and into parts of western New York. We'll be watching that carefully. There is a wind advisory issued by the National Weather Service out for the St. Lawrence River Valley. It could affect the very far northern tip of our area around the Champlain Islands, with wind gusts potentially around 40 miles per hour later on this afternoon. But this system is one to watch. A lot of the thunderstorm lightning detection is showing a little bit of a decrease, but still going strong way out to sea. So not really an issue for our neck of the woods here. Looking at Meso-West, some of the latest gusts have definitely decreased, 42 miles per hour in the last hour or so. However, peak winds going back to the last 6 hours show some pretty impressive gusts, 68 miles an hour at top of Mount Mansfield. This is the Bennington Airport, 54 miles per hour being recorded in some locations of western Vermont, including the Warren area and the Mad River Valley. And some pretty good gusts, Bolton Flats, 44 miles per hour and so forth. So this was criteria that was met with producing a few scattered power outages, but mostly on the isolated side. All of this now is wound down, and we're not anticipating any stronger winds here in Vermont. Everything shifts now a little bit more to the west and northwest of us across the St. Lawrence River Valley. Top Mount Mansfield, the low-level jet was quite strong. It gusts up around over 64 miles an hour, 68 miles an hour there is indicated, and this is long past. The winds are now coming on down, so I'm not anticipating any other problems. This will be the last update for this, and the VELCO weather hazards alert issued for this morning for strong gradient winds will expire at 11 a.m. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights Consulting.